on with that, but also I think the biggest thing you taught me is emotional regulation, because trying to teach anyone anything is useless until they can regulate their emotions, right?
Yeah, it's two main things for athletes, right? Is control over attentional system and emotional regulation, right? When you get that right, when you really teach them the mental skills, how to control their attention and how to regulate their emotions, which comes then regulate the nervous system, the autonomic nervous system. If you teach them those three things, let's say, that's the main work I do, right? I teach them, of course, like a lot of fighters come to me that they have maybe lower confidence or they have some negative limiting beliefs, but most, and I would say almost 99% of them have a problem with the attentional system, which most of all of us, right? It's a human problem, right? No control over the attentional system, right? Constant mind wandering, constant mental time traveling. With that comes all kinds of problems. I think it's the basis of most mental problems also, right? Constant mental time traveling, storytelling, the constant simulations we do in our mind. If that's the default mode network, right? If the default mode network is out of control, which is for most of us, right? We spend most times in simulation, storytelling, mental time traveling into past and future, right? That's the main problem of athletes, but that's the main problem of humanity right now, right? So the control over this, right? To bring someone to voluntarily use the attention system to narrow the focus, to widen the focus, internal, external focus, right? This is for an athlete extremely important. But then also situational awareness, right? Everything about attention, basically, right? That's why mindfulness and mindfulness-based cognitive therapy is, for me, like, it's the key to working with the most athletes. And then with that comes, of course, once you learn to actually, there's a saying, I don't know who said that actually, but it says, when you steady the attention, you steady the mind. And that's exactly it, right? When you steady your attention, when your attention stays at, let's say, one target, as long as you wish it to stay, it refrains from mental time traveling, from simulation, from storytelling, right? That the mind will steady. And that is the problem, that it's not steady and they don't have that control. So it's a problem of many athletes. With that, constant emotional regulation almost naturally, because why are we emotionally dysregulated, right? Because we do not have control where our attentional flashlight is going. This triggers me, that, right? In front of the fight. This guy looks stronger than me. Oh my God, my weight cut was strong. Oh, the coach. Oh, I wish I needed different pants, right? Oh my God, the 3 weeks ago, I ate the burger, right? I didn't run the 5K, I went 4.8, right? Because I was a little bit tired, right? The attention goes everywhere in the fight. And speaking about Pereira, right, I think that might have been why he got hit, right? His attentional system, right? He got so into this narrow focus that he just didn't see anything else.
And that narrow focus, in your view at that point, is what, Daria? Just knock out and not being cognizant of anything else, or?
Yeah, mentally and then visually, right? So let's say when mentally you get into the state of like because of course, sympathetic dominance, right? Narrowing the visual field, right? You just like, you too much in this, like, okay, this is it, I want to go. You go into this tunnel vision, right? But when you have tunnel vision, when you have a narrow focus, the visual focus, and mentally, this is the only concept you see, right? It's just hitting him now, that's it, I have him now. You don't see the periphery. You don't have even, you really literally don't have a different perspective, right? It's just the only thing you know. So you don't see the counters, and you would not even calculate that there can come a counter.